When most people talk about artificial intelligence, they talk about speed, efficiency, automation. They imagine a world where machines do all the thinking for us. But that idea misses the real transformation that's happening. AI isn't replacing our intelligence, it's revealing how we use it. For the first time in history, we can see our own thought patterns reflected back at us, in real time. Every prompt you write, every question you ask, every refinement you make, it's like holding a mirror up to your mind. And that mirror doesn't lie. If your thinking is vague, AI gives you vague answers. If your assumptions are weak, it builds weak arguments. If you ask it the wrong question, it will confidently take you in the wrong direction. So the question isn't, will AI replace critical thinkers? It's, what happens to those who never learned to think critically in the first place? Critical thinking has always been the hidden currency of progress, the ability to evaluate, not just accumulate, to look beyond surface-level information and test the structure underneath it. But in a world where AI can generate endless content, this skill becomes something more: discernment, the power to separate the signal from the noise. AI can produce knowledge, but only humans can create wisdom. Wisdom requires reflection, context, and judgment, qualities you strengthen every time you slow down and examine how you think. And that's where the new frontier lies, using AI not to shortcut thinking, but to sharpen it. When you open a conversation with AI, you're not just typing commands, you're engaging in a dialogue with your own assumptions. You might start by asking, "Write me a business plan." But a critical thinker asks, "What assumptions am I making about this business idea?" Or what would have to be true for this plan to succeed? That small shift changes everything. It moves you from automation to awareness. And awareness is where intelligence truly begins. Here's a quick exercise you can try. Take one prompt, just one, and rewrite it 3 times. The first time, make it simple. The second time, make it specific. The third time, make it strategic. Now compare the answers. You'll see your own thinking evolve right there in front of you. The first version might give you information. The second gives you direction. The third gives you insight. That's the process of critical thinking in action. It's not just about asking questions. It's about refining them until they reveal the truth underneath. When I work with professionals new to AI, the biggest shift they experience is realizing that the question matters more than the tool. The power isn't in the AI's database. It's in your depth of inquiry. If you ask, "How can I make more money?" you'll get a list of generic answers. But if you ask, "What patterns in my current business suggest untapped value?" now you're thinking critically. Now you're exploring. You're not just looking for an answer, you're looking for understanding. And this is where the real opportunity begins. AI is not a substitute for thought, it's a simulator for thought. It gives you a safe environment to practice reasoning, test your assumptions, and see where they lead. You can tell it, "Argue against my idea." You can ask, "What's missing from this plan?" You can say, "Explain this concept to me as if I were a beginner, and then as if I were an expert." That's not delegation, that's dialogue. And dialogue builds depth. Here's the secret. Critical thinkers don't use AI to get answers. They use it to make better questions. Because every time you question your own thinking, you strengthen the muscle that AI can never replace: discernment. The ability to pause before accepting what looks convincing. The courage to explore what doesn't fit the pattern. The awareness to say, "Let me look again." That's what makes you valuable in the age of AI. So if you're worried about being replaced, don't ask, "What can AI do that I can't?" Ask, "What can I see that AI can't?" And the answer is context, emotion, values, intuition, all the invisible threads that tie ideas to meaning. AI can map patterns, but only you can decide which ones matter. This is the future of intelligence, not artificial or human, but collaborative. The people who thrive in this new era won't be the ones who memorize the most information. They'll be the ones who think the most clearly. Who can look at the machine, Ask better questions and interpret what it shows them. AI is your mirror, your magnifier, and your mentor, if you use it with intention. So start there. Don't use it to think for you. Use it to see how you think. Because when you can see your own thinking and refine it, you're already ahead of the machine.